You see? And if you not, and that kid is named after you, and that kid grow up to be nothing but shit, worse than a food stamp, you're gonna have to change your name. You see what I'm saying? You most definitely gonna have to change your name, because whatever you got going on, and that junior or third or the second ain't got nothing going on, guess what? They gonna fuck your credit up, because everything in your name, they gonna do all types of wicked shit in your name. They not gonna lose, they not gonna use the junior. You understand me? They not gonna use the junior. You see? You gonna pull that record up, and you'll be like, damn. And the only way they'd know, because of the social security numbers. But still, you know what I mean? They use your, if you got license and they don't got license, they use your name and all types of shit, thinking this is all jokes and giggles. You know what I'm saying? Think it's all jokes and giggles. So think twice, ladies and gentlemen, about naming your kids after you. You see what I'm saying? And I'm not saying all, because there's some kids that's named after their peoples that's doing good shit, that's doing positive shit. But then you still got a percentage of kids that's out here that ain't got shit going on and relying off their people's name because they named after their peoples and trying to sabotage what their people's got going on. You see what I'm saying? So I advise anyone that got a son named after you and they ain't got nothing going on in their life, and you're a law-abiding citizen, think about changing your name. You see what I'm saying? Because to change your last name or to change your first name, it's all the same. You see, it's going to be a total about, you do your research and you look into how much it's going to cost, because I'm not going to say nothing on this line, but it's not, it's under 1,000 and over 500 to get your name changed. So if you're going to do a last name, or you think about doing a first name, it's going to all be the same. So if you want to just change your whole name from your first, middle to your last name, I recommend you do that. And see how I knew, right? How the person was up to no good using my name. Because I haven't heard from that person. You see what I'm saying? Haven't heard from that person in over months. You know what I'm saying? Years. But when that name change happened, they contacted me, y'all, and was like, you did a name change? You fucking right I did a name change, you fucking idiot. Fucking right I did a name change. And I ain't let a whole lot of people know I did a name change. You see? 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 It's 100 ways to get around shit, y'all. The smart way. You see what I'm saying? When people have monies and free monies and you do positive shit with that shit, y'all. Do something that's going to benefit you. Create something that's going to be everlasting for you and comfortable. See? Because now that person is screwed. Because whatever they had going on, ladies and gentlemen, that shit came to a halt. So of course they're going to have animosity in their heart towards who? The person they named after. Because they ain't got shit going on. But see, if you had something going on and that parent was proud of you, they wouldn't change their name. You see? They wouldn't change their name. They would keep the name and say, you know, the legacy lives on. Now, you the legacy of that name now. You see what I'm saying? You the legacy of that name. You take the name because you wanted to be everything you wasn't, using your own peep's name and identification. You see what I'm saying? Now use it now. It's yours. It's yours 100%. No one else got that name but you. You see what I'm saying? And that's how I made it, y'all. I made it that way. The name I got, I'm the only person with that name. I made it that way, y'all. I made it that way. You know why I made it that way? Because I realized people, especially family members, ain't shit. You hear me? Let me say that one more time. People, and especially family members that's named after you, meaning your kids, ain't shit if they ain't got shit going on, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And that's a fact. And it's sad. I know a lot of y'all like, damn. Yeah, think about it. That's how they was when they was getting over on you. Ain't give a damn about your feelings and none of that. And not only that, you tell me a story before you scammed me. So how you know that dude that you just scammed for $3,500 ain't looking for you? Or trying to find out information on you? You see what I'm saying? He might have went to the law for $3,500. That looked like that person might have went to the law. Now let me tell you the scam he told me, y'all. Since we bringing everything out, he tells me he had a truck for sale that he had brought from this guy. So he said, he had the truck for a minute, Tahoe or some shit like that. A Tahoe. That's all it is, a Tahoe. What he is, a hoe ass nigga. So he comes with the story like he put the truck on this website for sale. I don't know the name of the website. Y'all know they scammers be having all types of websites they can go to. They make up fake accounts and foolish shit, right? So he made up an account, put the motherfucking truck on line for sale. He was reselling it. So the person he brought it from seen it online for sale and knew his truck because he used to own it. He sold it to him. So he like, all right. I got that wind blowing, y'all. So he said, yeah, Pops. The brakes was to the floor. The engine light was on. And all this foolishness shit, right? And I'm like, yeah. He said he took it to the car wash and got it real cleaned up. So when he meet the guy will say, oh, damn, this motherfucker clean. You know what I'm saying? He's scamming the dude, y'all. This is a scammer at work. So he cleaned it up, took it to a $3 car wash. He cleaned it up, sweated the tires, put the shit all on the tires shine, and all that foolishness, right? And when he met the guy, he telling me, he met the guy at like a pharmacy. Let's say a pharmacy parking lot. He met a guy at the pharmacy parking lot, and now when you bringing somebody with you, that's conspiracy. Conspiracy carry more weight than the person who pulled the trigger. All right. So you're involving people with you on this scam. All right. I'm breaking it down to y'all because he's an idiot. When you bring people with you and they know your intentions on scamming a person, that person is involved with the crime more than what you are at that point. As they say, conspiracy carry more weight than the person who pulled the trigger, y'all. So he says girl around the corner park. So when the guy pulled up and see it, he like, yes. He like, dude was hyped, was like, I'm about to get my old truck back. This, that, and the third. So he asked dude, did he want to test drive it? And dude was like, nah, I'm good. I know what it is. I used to own the truck. Which anybody would say, I used to own this joint shit. I'm good. I know what it is, nigga. And he was like, dude was like, shit, you need a ride somewhere? You need me to drop you off? And he was like, nah, my ride around the corner, know what I'm saying? So he was able to, and the guy was like, all right, what's your cash app? So he told the guy the cash app, and the guy cashed apped him 3,500, y'all. You see? The guy cashed apped him 3,500, y'all. Listen to the story. Cashed apped him 3,500, y'all. And he said, bet. So he said, as he walked around the corner to get in the car with his girl, because she parked around the corner. She's in cahoots with this shit, y'all. You see? She's in cahoots with this shit. Conspiracy. So he jumps in the car with her, but they got to come back around the building past dude who just brought the vehicle. He said when he come around the corner, dude in the middle of the street with his hands up like, yo, come here, come here, come. So he told his girl to keep going. She kept going. She's involved at that point, y'all. You hear me? That's conspiracy. She's involved. So I don't want to hear that. I ain't know what he was doing. And let me tell you how she even got more involved in it, y'all. Because he put his girlfriend involved into this scam. So what he did was, like he said, he cashed apped her the 3,500. Because a lot of y'all said, well, damn, she might have didn't know what he was doing. Well, she knew what he was doing when he cashed apped her 3,500. You see what I'm saying? He cashed after the 3,500, so the dude that sent him the 35, if he requests for the money back and contact Cash App, he can get his refund. So he hurry up and cashed apped his girl the 3,500. So the money ain't on his Cash App. You see what I'm saying? And he said he looked at the Cash App. The dude requested for his money back. But his girl kept going, and he said they laughed and beguiled and all that shit. And right after he told me the story, y'all, that's when he fucked around with me, y'all. He put me on the same level of the dude he just scammed for 3,500, y'all. He put me on that same level, y'all. And that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? After he told me the story and then laughed. So how many of y'all for 3,500 gonna be looking for this motherfucker? You ain't gonna be able to hide. The weather about to break. A lot of y'all like to go up Fairmount Park and chill, smoke y'all little bit of weed and drink. All up Fairmount Park, pop y'all pills. A motherfucker gonna run down on you. And if they run down on you up at Fairmount Park, when it's a lot of people out there, bitch, you can't go nowhere. You can't go nowhere. You see what I'm saying? So I said that to say this, y'all. See how he just involved a weak, boned ass nigga, just involved his female in a felony crime? Y'all see what I'm saying with these niggas? Weak niggas. And some of these females be scheming and scamming too. You know what I mean? But I'm pointing this shit out to y'all to show y'all how he just involved and you not even realizing because you so desperate. You're a desperate motherfucker. Desperate people do desperate shit. Remember I told y'all that yesterday? And you're involving people into a felony crime that can, and they can lose their shit. You see? If I wanted to, I can crush you. I can crush you the way you think you're trying to crush my heart, but you're not. You see? Because if your girl on Section 8, my friend, and she was involved into that little $3,500 crime you just did, that's conspiracy. She can be reported. See what I'm saying? Back, y'all. Bathroom break, y'all. Bathroom break. But like I was saying, y'all, he involving this young lady into a felony at that point, right? And if she on Section 8 or she got a nice job that she been there for years, she can lose that shit, y'all. If a motherfucker want to play that route and go that route with it. You see? And that's a fact. That's a 100% fact on that $3,500 note. You see? But on that little, what you did when you put me in that category with the dude you just spanked for $3,500, I realized I'm in his category. You put me in his category, so you didn't give a fuck about me at that point. You just worrying about yourself. You see? You're feeling sorry for yourself. So I took it that way, and that's how I feel, and I'm gonna always feel like that. You can keep that shit. What you did, and you think you got over on me, which you didn't, on them rims and tires. You know what I'm saying? That's materialistic shit. That shit can be replaced. You see what I'm saying? With something much better than what they are. I had them motherfuckers for over 20 years, them rims and tires. I had them over 20 years. I wasn't doing nothing with them. They was collecting dust. And I figured, I give you the benefit of the doubt, you know what I'm saying, on them. But I see how you rolled and how you came at me. You came at me on some sucker shit. And that's how I'm going to treat you from here on out, like a sucker that you are. And like I said, sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, your own kids become your op because they make it that way. They think they was here way before you when they came from your nutsacks. You see what I'm saying? When they came from your nutsack. So that's who I was talking about, y'all. For those who want to know, and what the Cash App scam was about. It wasn't about no drugs and nothing like that. It was rims and tires. You know what I'm saying? That I wasn't gonna use them. I wasn't gonna put them back on my car, but it's the simple fact how you got me and you begged me for them. And then you came with another scam, which I ain't gonna put that on here. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say what that scam was you was talking about, nigga, which was a lie. But see, his intentions was to come down here with that scam he was talking about. Fuck it, weed legal. He was talking about pounds of weed he can get for $2.50, y'all. A pound of weed for $2.50 of Reggie. You see what I'm saying? Which is a bold-faced lie. That is a lie, y'all. So you down here scamming people with that line. But your intentions was to come get me with that line. His intentions was to come get me with that line, right? Thinking I was gonna say, oh, for real? Well, shit, let me get 2 of them joints. Give him a nickel, and I wouldn't have seen this motherfucker no more. You see? You see how that worked, y'all? But when I said I had some rims and tires for sale, it threw his mind off. Of the other scam he was trying to get me with, the rims and tires threw him off. He was like, oh shit, that bling bling got him, y'all. That bling bling got him, that materialistic shit got him. But at the same time, that's a felony because like I said, them rims are worth way more than $1,000. You see? And then you're involving your girlfriend in your crime spree. You see? So she's part of that shit. She can be brought down too, my friend. She can lose her Section 8. She can lose her kids. She can lose everything she worked hard for behind you. A weak-boned ass nigga that ain't got nothing to offer. You see? They ain't got nothing to offer. That sit around and pop pills and drink and smoke weed all day, nigga. Make it make sense. I will crush your whole fucking face with one punch. Crush your shit. And then if you go and reach for anything, I'm gonna push your shit back to the white meat, nigga. And that's a fact. You made it that way. You are my enemy. You are my op. So don't come around me. And I'm keep drilling this shit out and putting it out in the universe. Because you been a hating ass nigga. Hated on your own little fucking sister ever since she was born. You weak-boned nigga. You want me to hold your hand and walk you through the park at 30 years old? Yeah, okay. Okay, keep waiting for it. And especially with the thing you just did, nigga, you can't even come around me, nigga. I'ma make you real uncomfortable, nigga. And that's a fact. And with that being said, y'all, watch these motherfuckers, y'all. And the terrorist alert is at its all-time high. All right? Salute.